there, Vee Gang, it's a girl Vee Morton. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming through to my channel, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a regular subby, welcome back. Guys, this is day 27 of my 30-day filmathon. And on this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you tips and hacks that you can use in order for you to get an 8.5 in your IELTS writing examination. If you're interested in this, stay tuned for more. I'll be right back. Subscribe. So you know that obviously I'm going to talk about practice tests and practice examinations that you can get from the Cambridge website, the IELTS website, and after you register they give you access to an application that you can download on the Apple Store or the Play Store. You can get access to practice exams, practice tests, exercises, things that will generally help you within the exam and give you an idea as to what to expect from the examination. With that being said, I would like to share my own experience with the writing examination because for me, writing was really hard, so to say, because sometimes in the exam, I'd lose words. My vocabulary and my grammar was just so shallow, you know what I mean? So basically, the exam is broken up into two tests. The first test, you're supposed to write words that reach up to the amount of 150 words, and the second test, you need to write words that reach the amount of 250 words. In my exam, the first part, I clearly and vividly remember it. I'm not too sure about task 2, but task 1, they gave us a flow chart, so to say, of processing of canned foods. So there was a tree and an arrow, there was a truck, the truck had a farmer and an arrow, and then the farmer was in the garden picking up apples. Farmer was driving. This whole process of cleaning the fruits, peeling the fruits, slicing off the fruits, putting them into the canned bottles. The farmer driving the truck, putting the boxes of the canned fruits into the truck. The farmer driving the truck to a store, and then customers buying the canned fruit. You needed to explain that whole process in 150 words. So you really cannot use so often. So the farmer, so you need to expand your grammar first of all, secondly, followed by thereafter. But that was just my exam. Not all exams are like that. You can get a map, you can get a diagram, you can get a pie chart, you can get a graph, you can get a picture, describe what's in the picture and what's happening in 150 words. You can get an illustration. It just depends with what they're feeling like in that particular examination that you find yourself in. Utilize as much grammatical skills and vocabulary skills as you can so that you can express and show that you actually know what you're doing in words. In the first part, you'll be given a task that will be based upon pictorial information or graphical information, as I said before, expected to describe with 150 words. Task 2 is more demanding. They will give you a topic that you're supposed to argue. Task 2 is obviously longer than task 1. You're advised to spend approximately 40 minutes on task 2 and 20 minutes on task 1. In task 1, you're expected to report the main features, describe and compare the data that's given on the information that will be there, identify significant trends, share the factual information on the picture or the graph or the pie chart, whatever it is, or describe a process. There's the IELTS general paper and the IELTS academic paper, and this information is for IELTS academic paper because that's the one you're probably going to use to apply for universities, to apply for jobs. Some people are specific as to they want the IELTS academic results. In task 2, you're required to write an essay. You'll be given a topic and you're supposed to justify your opinion. Discuss the topic, summarize important information, outline the problems, identify possible solutions, support what you would have written in that task, and give reasons as to why you're supporting that particular side. You can also give relevant examples based on your knowledge or based on experience. Task 2 carries more weight more than task 1. The writing scripts are marked by trained IELTS examiners. The IELTS academic writing paper is 60 minutes long. Answers must be written on the answering sheet and given in full. Notes and bullet points are not acceptable in this task area. You need to write 150 words or 250 words exactly. So that means you need to count how many words you are writing. You'll be penalized if your writing task is too short. Irrelevant and off-topic points will also make you lose marks. So basically just stick to what is being asked of you. You also need to show chronology, understanding, organization. You can't start with the last process and then get to the first process. You need to follow through the processes, or the directions, or the pie chart, or the line graph, or the bar chart. Whatever information you're given, let it make sense. Don't repeat the same words. Don't continue with the farmer, she, he. Use different words. Expand your vocabulary. So this is where reading the dictionary, reading generalized books helps you, because you're able to express yourself without using the exact same words over and over again. Your responses from task 1 are assessed as follows: task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy. Grammar is very important. Punctuation is very important. Put a full stop needs to be. Don't start your sentences with and or but. Just do the correct thing. Utilize English, because I know when we are talking, as I just did, I started with "cause I know." You cannot write that in that exam because it is not correct English. Utilize proper English expressions. Clarity and the fluency of how you're writing will also help or hinder your mark at the end of the day. You need to use logical connectors, pronouns, adverbs, conjunction. The range of your vocabulary is very important in assessing whether you are good at speaking English or not, because an 8.5 would definitely make you stand out wherever you go. In task 2, you need to support your ideas with evidence. It is very important for you to utilize the practice tests. They are very, very helpful in helping you to see where you range in so many things. And it's also a good idea to do these practice tests under exam conditions, to test your brain and see how you probably cope. Whatever you get in the practice test is not necessarily what's going to come in the exam. We obviously know this, but it just gives you some form of comfortability. You need to make sure that you're mindful of your word count. I said this before, it's very important. Manage your time wisely. The funny thing is that it seems like it's just 250 words, it's just 150 words, but time moves so fast and you don't want them to be saying 5 minutes left, put your pens down, and they are very, very strict about this. So just make sure you're using your time wisely. I'd advise that you start with task 2 and then you get to task 1, since task 2 may take more time. It's also a good idea to understand what's required of you exactly. Don't misinterpret or interpret that question in your own way. Answer what is being asked and give the answer that is being asked of you. Don't rumble, mumble, twist and turn, go around the bush. No. You can never have enough practice. So it's a very good idea for you to practice. Understand the question that's been asked of you. Plan out the answer before you even attempt to answer. That way you can prevent rumbling and mumbling. Write an introduction, the body, conclusion, as you'd normally do in any essay. Understand the exam and identify your weak points. Fix the problem. Once you've identified your weaknesses, absolutely take up exams online, or you can get an English teacher to be helping you out and assist you. It's just all about practice and getting comfortable with examination, basically. Very important for you to learn how to paraphrase, how to organize your ideas, how to think of relevant ideas, and how to write complex sentences. You don't have to use big grammar to explain something. Avoid using too many synonyms. If you're asked if you agree or disagree, make it clear whether you agree or disagree. If you support to the greater extent, to the lesser extent, then make it clear and provide evidence as to why you think that. If you're asked a question about problems and solutions, make clear what the problem is and make it clear what the solution will be. Advantages and disadvantages, same thing. State the advantages, state the disadvantages. So yeah guys, that's generally basically it. It's really not rocket science. This is generally how you can do it. I managed to do the thing and I know you guys can do the thing. It's all about practice, knowing what to expect in the exam, knowing what the examiner is expecting from you, and you're good to go. But you know, people who just go into the exam and they don't know what to expect and it's just like, it's just English, you know. No, you actually need certain techniques in order for you to pass this exam. Alright guys, so I'll see you in day 28 of my 30-day filmathon, which is tomorrow. Guys, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I am doing the thing. Oh my gosh. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you in my next upload. God bless you. Bye.